Hi, JB. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Morgan?
I'm doing good. Okay, so let's debrief on last week. We talked a lot about how you've been having trouble controlling your dance moves in public,
Yes.
and how it's becoming an issue with your family, with your friends, and how just you don't understand why people continue to look at you oddly in those ways. So tell me, how has it been this week with that?
Well, I really don't think it's that big of a problem. It's kind of a personal thing where I just get a lot of enjoyment out of doing choreographed dance moves in public. I work hard on these dances. I can practice them everywhere I go, whether it be me shopping for some jeans at the Buckle or buying some video games in the video game store. I just like to break it, the dance moves, pop, lock, and drop it, and people look at me and I get kicked out a lot of places I go to. I don't see really the problem with me just wanting to dance and express myself through the art form of dance. I interpret dance as well. I do hip hop dance. I do break dancing, and so kind of depends on where I'm going, what I'm feeling. That's the style of dance I'll really choose. And a lot of people get offended and they look at me weird and they make fun of me. I've been beat up because of my dance moves. Yeah, I don't really see the problem with me just wanting to dance everywhere I go.
Um, okay, how does that make you feel when people are looking at you or getting upset with you or making fun of you during these times?
Well, I think just the enjoyment that comes from dancing kind of overpowers really what other people are doing to me. And so I don't really feel like I don't care too much what they are thinking of me and their opinions. If they're throwing their little slangs at me and stuff like that because I just nailed the dance move. I just nailed it. I know I got it, and so I don't really care what they really what their opinions are of me in that standpoint.
Um, that's understandable. So tell me what it is about this that is bothering you.
The only thing that's really bothering me is I just get kicked out of a lot of places. I think my family's really embarrassed of me. It was my birthday a couple of days ago, and no one posted a choreographed dance video on my wall, my Facebook wall. No one really. I only got a few Facebook posts, just from my close buds that like to dance as well. And my family hardly even called me. The Christmases they don't even like me to come because when the Santa jingles start coming on, I'm gonna break it down again. I can't control that. It's just who I am.
Um, well, do you ever think that um, maybe the reason why they feel this way is because, obviously it's not a huge social norm to break dance in public for any reason. Can you see their side on that at all or understand?
I guess a little bit. If you are not a skilled dancer, you're just some average, an average guy or girl with no talent in you, and you weren't just born with the ability to break dance and just have that rhythm overflowing from your toes to your head, and just being able to catch a beat no matter what it is. I guess it would be kind of weird.
It's what I'm hearing, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you're honestly kind of tired of getting kicked out of places and being judged by everyone, but at the same time you're not willing to, you don't really mind what they think or care about what they think, so you're going to continue to do what you want in that, but you want them to treat you the same as everyone else. Is that
exactly
what I'm hearing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there anything else or any other places that when you dance, no one judges you or kicks you out? When was the last time you were somewhere and danced and you got kicked out?
I think, I actually was on this little step team, and we did this little rehearse dance, kind of one of those scenes where you're at the strip mall and everybody does it together where they break out and dance. It's one of those, they film it, and it's really cool because no one else expects it, and there's a lot of people doing it with me. And so I'd actually get kicked out when that time. But when everyone stopped, I kept going because I choreographed 10 more songs into it, and no one else learned them but me. And so when I did that, then that's when I got kicked out. But when I just danced with everybody else and sync with them, I didn't get kicked out, and everyone actually enjoyed that.
Do you think there's a way that you can make dancing acceptable? Like maybe teach dance for, a job, or only go to places that you can dance, such as. I mean, I don't exactly know what's out there for like dancing norms, but places where it's not out in public, especially like with your family, if that's a problem for them, just because there is those social norms to go into.
Yeah, I mean, I really would, get enjoyment from teaching, those high school guys and girls and junior high kids and elementary kids really the spirit of dance. And so I would honestly really enjoy just having a group of people that we can just go and dance with each other, and just I can just show them these moves, the helicopter, the sprinkler, the lawnmower, and just really be able to pour out my wisdom, my flows, my rhythms, and my beats onto them. I mean, that's a great idea. I would love to do that. Yeah, that's awesome. That would be really awesome, for sure.
Could you work on maybe not dancing in public, like at malls or, in schools and different things like that?
Yeah. I can work on that. I think, yeah. I think I might want to avoid those for a little bit and just get really comfortable before I actually start, before I go out in the real world. But yeah, I think if I avoid those places and I just focus in on going to the choreograph those dances for those kids and focus and go with them and teach them dance moves when I want to be out in public, or maybe bring them so we can learn in public places when I go, and so it's not as weird, and more groups are doing it and not just myself. But yeah, I could definitely really work on that for sure.
I agree. I think that would be awesome, and I'm excited to see how other people begin to react to you doing it in this way instead of your other way. Let's focus on that for this next few sessions, and we will work to get the plan in progress.
Thanks for that, Morgan.
No problem, JB.
I appreciate it.